If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Acknowledge us.
Hey, guys, we're at the Red Carpet Ring. We'll talk about WWE, new programs will change the industry. We talking about why WWE is taking over the wrestling industry. With this whole thing. And they look that's one thing about the whole WWE ID. Now, I did not know that. I don't know if you guys knew about that. But the thing about what they did say, like I said, it's gonna be groundbreaking. It's definitely gonna be a game changer for the future. But we will say this too. I think it's going to help out a lot of independents. It's definitely working a way to having WWE pretty much holding down the whole independent scene. That's at least how I see it. So I know more news regarding that. They also said here, this is the original news statement here. It has announced the launch of a first-of-the-kind developmental program designed to provide up-and-coming independent wrestlers as a pathway to a potential career at WWE. And it's called WWE ID Independent Development. But like I said, this may be some concern because WWE was trying to sign all the British talents ahead of getting the UK. The talents had issues doing jobs or even end up being pulled. And they're talking about that because of the whole visa. Because if they're non-American talents, this may be a problem. But I will say this is WWE's way of monopolizing the whole game. As far as not just WWE, they already got the main roster, they got the NXT. This is a part of the NXT package. I think it's all connected with NXT and how it starts. And I believe that when they do that I think it's going to set this up where it's going to be, I don't know, it may set up where it could be you do the independent developmental, then you got the next in line people, and then it all set up for NXT. And I think that when you do get with WWE, it's going to somehow prevent you. That's my opinion. I think it's going to somehow prevent you from doing other jobs outside of WWE. You can't do no independent jobs, and it kind of defeats the purpose of being independent. So that kind of, you got to think about that too. It very well could be the case. And I know, like I said, we already have this program too, Next in Line. Now, Next in Line, NIL, this is about college athletes, whether you're in track, football, basketball, softball, tennis, softball, cross country, baseball, whatever it is, track and field, whatever it is. If they sports career don't take off in whatever sport they were in, they could always land a job getting into WWE's program. But now, not only and they were supposed to be for NXT, but now we have the WWE ID, and I think it kind of conjuncts in with the NIL Next in Line program. So we got to keep mind of that. So definitely keep mind of that. Do I like it? We have to see how it works first. I think it'll be good for WWE. Like I said, it could be WWE monopolizing everything. They don't want independent wrestlers to be independent, have their own form as far as being an individual. It's kind of like similar to their record industry, where it's a 360 deal, where you do sign a big contract, get money, but anytime you do something or you're either limited to doing something, you got to pay WWE a certain percentage. I have respect for Triple H. He's a good business for WWE. Oh yeah, definitely. But this is, let's say, I keep that in mind. I think, like I said, it kind of works in with the Next in Line programming. So I think that's what WWE is going to do. That's what their plans are. But it definitely is a game changer. I know that WWE's already shaking the foundation of the top wrestling promotion. We know that. But now they're shaking the foundation as the top developmental program with NXT next in line. And now you have the independent development. Now you have this whole thing going on as well. So we got to keep that in mind too. That is a game changer, whether people want to believe it or not. It's definitely going to shift things in a whole different direction. It's definitely going to do that. I can say that to say the least. But I definitely see that happening. But we only one time gonna tell how this program is gonna work out. Hopefully, it works out for the better. But you got to know WWE is putting lock holes on everything, what you can do and what you cannot do. They will have restrictions on that. So let's keep that in mind. They definitely will do that. So we gotta definitely see what the next move is gonna be.
Top 3 vintage hits we pulled on Whatnot.
So other than that, I see it as working out very well. I think it'll work out just fine as long as they get something going. It's good for the company, not great for individual. Exactly. I agree. It will hurt the wrestler, no doubt. It definitely hurt them longer. This is how you block other companies from getting to talent before you decide to push or take that talent serious. Yeah, it's definitely being a gatekeeper, so to speak. You know, but that's how companies stay afloat nowadays. But we have more news not done here before we get to the bonus round.
Now, like I said earlier, the NIL program and the WWE ID are 2 separate programs. But with the NIL program, these are the wrestling promotions that works with them. Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, Cody Rhodes Nightmare Factory, Seth Rollins Black and Brave, Elite Pro Wrestling, and KnokX Pro Academy. So these are the companies that's working with WWE to help develop new stars in the NIL program that is separate from the ID program. If you look, these are the wrestlers that have been running these programs. They're doing well. Booker T, we know about his promotion. Cody Rhodes, the Nightmare Factory. Seth Rollins, I knew he had a wrestling school, but I didn't know that it was working with WWE's in conjunction with their program and Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance, and also KnokX Pro Academy. That's also being worked with by Rikishi and others that are in the wrestling industry before. So these are these programs that work with very, very good independent companies. They're helping building tomorrow's stars. And we can see that right before our own eyes. Look what Booker T's done. Look what Cody Rhodes is doing right now. Then also we have what Seth Rollins is doing. You know, Nathan Frazier from NXT. He started in the Black and Brave program. Then, of course, we have others with the Elite Pro Wrestling. And like I said, you have this company with Rikishi. So WWE is definitely taking over. And that's all I have regarding WWE new programs which change the industry. You guys get the likes up. Let me know how you felt about the programs. Soon 2 videos will pop up, guys. You guys get the links below. OUT.